Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's Crew of Keith here, and today we're doing a pickups video for the months of May and June. Let's take a look. So I've added quite a bit to my video game collection in the months of May and June. I found some nice charity shop finds, some interesting hardware which I'll show you now. And I was on holiday in Italy and found some interesting stuff in a GameStop over there. So I'm going to start with some hardware. And delighted to say that I got PlayStation VR. And it's amazing. I don't know how many of you out there have tried it, but up to this point I didn't even try a demo of PlayStation VR or any VR. I got one of those headsets that you put your phone into and was never too impressed with what I've seen. But wow, talk about really getting VR working. It is amazing. I got a few games for it. I got the VR Worlds demo, and it was the VR Worlds demo that just blew me away. I know there's not much replayability in there, but just the quality of what they can do nowadays is amazing. One other piece of hardware I acquired, don't ask how. I actually found this in my house when I was clearing up from 21 years ago. It's the Microsoft Home Mouse with driver disc, and hey, it's not a video game, but I thought it'd be interesting to show you people out there. Interesting tech from 21 years ago. Not interesting as a mouse, but it's cool. Retro stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the PlayStation 4 titles I got. I'll show you the non-VR stuff I got in June. Prey, finally. I resisted paying €60 when everyone was playing it. I paid, I think, €18 for that, so I'll enjoy it for free. Same with The Last Guardian. I didn't get it when it came out, but have it now. Got it for pretty cheap. I think it was €18 as well. Batman: The Telltale series. And Tearaway Unfolded, which I've played on the Vita and thought was excellent. Looking into the Vita, it's almost like looking into a world, and the way the character looks up at you, looking down at the character, and yeah, it's a great experience. I don't even know if this is the same game or if it's a new game. I just picked it up anyway, so I need to check that out properly. So the VR titles I got: Resident Evil 7. Okay, it's not officially VR only. You can play it in normal. It's not 2D, is it? I mean, it's 3D on your screen. But you can play it normally, or you can choose to play it in VR. So I switched it on. I walked up to a point where there's a shack and a van, and it's amazing. Like, the immersiveness is unreal. The depth, everything about VR is amazing. I got to a van, and I knew I was physically outside the van, yet I was sticking my head in while my body was outside looking around. It was incredible. A lot of people saying that it gets so scary they couldn't actually continue in VR. They had to continue playing like normally on their TV, but I'll see what happens. Starblood Arena, online shooter apparently. Super Stardust Ultra VR. I used to love playing Stardust on the Amiga, so haven't tried that yet. Skyrim I did try. I installed it. Pretty amazing. Everyone's saying it's the must-have game for VR, but I don't know. It was great to start it, and I'm in the cart that I've seen so many times where it's on my screen. Now I'm physically in the cart looking around going, oh, that guy's shoes. But the graphical quality is a bit, like, it still looks PlayStation 3 quality. I mean, like, is that even a complaint? How dare I complain about graphics? But I don't know, just compared to the likes of the Shark Attack thing in VR worlds, it's nowhere near that quality of graphics. But I will get over it. I haven't properly got into it. I haven't seen like a lot of the vast wilderness that I've enjoyed playing in Skyrim so much. I've clocked up 50 hours on my own Skyrim. I put it down about 2 years ago, never went back to it. I did intend to, but I may just start the whole thing from scratch. Wipeout for VR. This came with the system. Didn't know much about it. Turns out it's a couple of games from PlayStation 3 and Vita stuck on this compilation, and it is meant to be one of the best VR experiences. I did put it on, and again, it was incredible. I'm in the cockpit, I'm looking around, I can see the bolts on the chairs right next to my head. Amazing. Battlezone, meant to be awesome as well. It's got a cool retro version in there, as well as a newer updated version. Haven't tried it out yet. Farpoint, haven't tried either. It was one of the kind of release games with the system. Doom VF4, I guess it's virtual fucking reality, isn't it? The F, I've only just realised that now. That's meant to be fantastic. People are complaining about the control system. It doesn't have fluid motion, and the same with Skyrim. People are doing you kind of skip forward a bit, but you can turn fluid motion on in Skyrim, and it doesn't bother me, and it's amazing when it's on. I hear there's an update for this that will turn it on, so I hope that is the case. And Eve Valkyrie, haven't tried that out yet, but I hear it's amazing. People are saying even the single player stuff is just... I've loved space shooters all my life, like X-Wing versus TIE Fighter, the TIE Fighter games, all of them. But just the thoughts of sitting in a cockpit and physically moving my head to track spaceships flying over me, oh, it sounds amazing. Anyway, that's the PlayStation 4 stuff. I did get one title on Xbox One. I didn't even know that this existed. It's the Rare Replay, 30 rare games, including like from way back to Spectrum, Commodore 64, Nintendo 64, right up to Xbox 360. It's got, what's it got there? Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, Battletoads, Blast Corps, Conker's Bad Fur Day, Grabbed by the Ghoulies, Jet Force Gemini. Wow, there's other stuff that's... Oh yeah, Cameo Elements of Power, that was on the 360, Killer Instinct Gold. Perfect Dark Zero from 360. What a compilation! Like 30 amazing games for the Xbox One. On the original Xbox, I got a pretty sought after one, Aliens vs Predator Extinction. I've never played it, but that's a pretty... I'm not sure if it's hard to find, definitely sought after. And Enclave or Enclave. On the PSP I got a couple, I got 4. Zendoku, it's like a battle Sudoku game. Rengoku 2, The Stairway to Heaven. Heaven's an acronym, I don't know, never played it. Naruto Ultimate Ninja Heroes 2. And Pirates of the Caribbean at World End. Don't have it. Have it now. On the PlayStation Vita, got a couple of cool Japanese role-playing games. Starting with Ages of Earth, Protonovus Assault. Is it a role-playing game? Not too sure. Akiba's Beat, Dungeon Hunter Alliance, Hyperdimension Neptunia U, Action Unleashed. A couple of these, there's loads of these around. Super Dimension Neptune, Sega vs Hard Girls, and Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 2, Sisters Generation. I'm not sure if they're actually role-playing or fighting games. I seen them for a good price, didn't have them, and like any video game collector, I bought them. Seen a really cool for Game Boy Advance, boxed, sealed, never opened Sonic Advance 3. The real deal. You can see the shrink wrap is starting to kind of squish it a little bit because it's old, but happy with that. For the Nintendo DS, I got these in Spain. I got Captain Morgan and the Golden Turtle. And Guru, never heard of it, but it's a 505 game, so top quality. They were about €1 each or something in Spain, so really happy about that. 2 games on the PlayStation 2. I got Pacific Theater of Operations 4. Don't know much about it, but love strategy games, and it looks like it could be my type of thing. And really happy to get this, the Call of Duty trilogy on the PlayStation 2, which contains Call of Duty Finest Hour, Call of Duty 3, and Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1. All brand new. Found that in a charity shop, paid €2, and it's pretty sought after to find this collection. On the Nintendo Wii, I have 2. I got Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Didn't have that. As anyone knows that watches the channel, I'm trying to get a complete Harry Potter video game collection, over 250 titles. I also got Guilty Gear Core for the Wii. Didn't have it. Fighting game, pretty good. Hard to find these days. On the Nintendo 3DS, I got this in Spain, Animal Crossing Home Designer with a little amiibo. I also got Real Fishing 3D, Black Bass 3D, and Dream Trigger 3D. Don't know much about them. Hope they're good. And finally, I still collect on the PC. I like to find old physical PC games. So here we go. What have we got here? Ultimate Ride, a roller coaster game. Never heard of it, but it's from Disney. Well, it says Disney Imagineering on it. Complete, brand new, never opened. just never used. It was open. Silly me. Here's a cool Warhammer Mark of Chaos, and inside you get a cool little doohickey metal thing. And I also got Star Trek Armada 2 and Star Trek Voyager Elite Force. Finally, I got that nice little Dreamfall The Longest Journey PC box set complete. That version come out on the Xbox 360 or Xbox One now, actually. Dreamfall something's I've seen it advertised. That's a really old game. Old? No, it's about 10 years old, is it? 2006. So there you go, guys. That's my pickups for May and June. Hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you on the next video. If you like that video and if you like what I do on the channel, please leave a like and please subscribe because it helps very much. Thank you.